What's up? And welcome back to The Usual Suspects. I'm your girl, Shar Johnson, with the guy, my husband and brother, Hiram, my king. Hey, babe.
Hey, what's up, gorgeous? How you feeling?
I'm pretty fair for a square.
You're not a square. What the hell are you talking about, man? Hey, listen, man, you look beautiful.
Thank you.
I love your eyebrows. What the chick say? You got them looking sharp? Is that the female jargon when they talk about each other?
I guess that's what it is. I guess it's a compliment. So I guess it's a good thing.
Well, don't ever guess on my compliments. I compliment you with malice and rude vigor. I don't give a damn what nobody thinks. You should know that. Hey, listen, man, real quick, Juneteenth is coming up. Before we get on top of anything, Juneteenth is coming up. We hope that you guys are celebrating Juneteenth with your family and fam, okay? Don't go outside trying to do a corporate. Let me stop that. But listen, the shirt you rocking, the shirt we rocking, talk about it.
It's Dominant Jean Carrier. That is the clothing brand. And yes, my Black is Beautiful sisters and brothers are the Dominant Jean Carriers, especially over here in this place that we're in, the United States of America, where a lot of our Africans was brought over here and planted some good seeds up in here.
Listen, big ups to my man Trey Cool. They're going to be giving away these shirts at this year's West Side Juneteenth celebration. That's Brother Gerald Carter. If you know anything about Akron, Ohio, Brother George Carter, the legendary founder of that celebration over there at Hawkins Stoner Park. Okay, we're going to be out there this Saturday. This Saturday. Everybody going to be partying everywhere. And another thing about Juneteenth, I need people to understand. Imagine 4th of July. Okay? If you're in a city where the whole city get together as one community, that's a good thing. But imagine 4th of July. 4th of July is what? It's the Europeans' Freedom Day, okay?
Yep.
It's their liberation day from the old world. Right.
Britain.
Right, but peep this. They celebrate, and you celebrate that in your backyard with whoever you celebrating it with. Your cousins celebrate with their cousins, your uncle, your granddad, they different, everybody, your homies somewhere. And some people even go around and collect plates, right?
Right.
Some people do that, right?
Right.
You can do the same thing on Juneteenth.
You
and they gotta be no big
that.
old citywide party. It don't necessarily have to be that. If you know where somebody's cooking out, having a good time, you can go there too. You can go to each and every one, but that's my Black thought of the day off top. Listen, if you like what we're doing, please like, share, tell somebody that we is here, and make sure that you hit that like button for real. It's imperative that you do that so we can get into the algorithm. But we're about to kick this thing off, gorgeous. What are we talking about today?
We're going to kick it off with DC Young Fly's touching speech at Jackie O's funeral. DC Young Fly delivered a touching and heartfelt speech during his late partner Jackie O's funeral, which was streamed online for loved ones and fans. As reported, Jackie O, a model, entrepreneur, and social media influencer whose real name was Jacqueline Smith, died on May the 31st. Unfortunately, the cause of her death remains unknown. Initial reports says that she died following plastic surgery in Miami, but it have not been publicly denied by DC Young Fly.
Listen, right now, what she's going to do, she's going to cue up the video. We actually got the video of the brother speaking online, and it's at the reporternewspaperonline.com. You guys need to get connected and get involved. She's going to play that whenever you got it. Let me know.
I got it.
Okay, go ahead and play some of his words.
Man, look, y'all was probably feeling for us, swearing that we ain't know what he was gonna do. His mind gone crazy. Listen, man, I've been dealing with trauma all my life, man. It just so happened this is new to me because I never had a rib to leave. But I'm here to tell you as a firm believer, man, God makes no mistakes. Don't question nothing. Don't even question what we going through. Because we're going to go through it and get through it. Because my God is going to give us the strength to get through it. You get what I'm saying? But most importantly, that this entire family needs is prayer. Pray for us, man. Send good energy our way. This ain't hard, but it sure ain't easy. You get what I'm saying? Because it ain't. It ain't. And for those who see me, y'all know I pray a lot. Because life is real. And if I didn't pray a lot, I wouldn't be able to deal with it. But I'm sitting here strong and, chin up, chest out there. I'm straight. My kids, we good. Because like I said, we live by spirit and not by the flesh. Are we hurt? Yes. We're human. We got emotions. My children know God is real. Ain't that right, baby? Don't you know that? Don't you know we God-fearing? Ain't mama with us? Ain't we gonna keep going? Know that. And I want everybody in here, if you don't take nothing from today, man, I don't care whatever you going through in life, listen, man. Find your relationship with God.
Yeah, you know what?
And it came out, I pray a lot.
You know what? I think I felt funny listening to that. Let me tell you what I mean. That's his family and friends' most intimate moment right there. Somebody recorded him and put it out. Maybe he wanted it. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm not sure he wanted the whole universe to hear his intimate moment with his queen at his queen's funeral. You know what I'm saying? But I know he wanted people there to hear what he had to say, because those are his closest family and friends. That's who he's talking to. I just, filming people's weddings and personal stuff like that just make me feel bad a little bit. I felt my man's pain.
Yeah, but it was actually streamed online for others to watch it. Because she was popular.
Okay, good. Okay,
she was an influencer. She was a model.
Good point.
She was an entrepreneur.
I stand corrected.
Just as we watched Whitney Houston's funeral and Michael Jackson,
Nipsey Hussle and stuff like that. DMX. Okay,
right.
Okay. I feel you. So big ups to him.
Yes. I thought it was beautiful. I really like when he said chin up and chest out. He's letting you know, the show still got to go on. I got these beautiful children that I got to take care of, and we gonna go through it, but we got to keep pushing. I can relate to it.
I like that too. And our condolences goes out to that brother and his family and everybody that's affected by our sister's untimely death. What are we talking about next, girl?
Damn. Amber Rose put the pause on Joseline Hernandez.
What? Go ahead.
Amber Rose put her pause on Joseline Hernandez, who shot some accusations towards the rapper and former model, saying that Amber has a problem with being black. Unable to take the disrespect, Amber calmly strolled towards Joseline and served a Whopper that even Burger King couldn't sell. But here's the real issue. Black people have a deep-seated fascination with demanding biracial men, women, and children who don't check the affirmative action box labeled black. Also, in Joseline Hernandez news, Floyd Mayweather and John Gotti III's exhibition match ended in a complete chaos on Sunday night, with multiple brawls breaking out after the two fighters got done with each other in the ring. The scene at the FLA Live Arena in Sunrise, Florida was absolute mayhem after Mayweather toyed with Gotti III for several rounds. The New York mob boss's grandson kicked off a melee by trying to go after the boxing legend. You can see in the video filmed by bystanders in the arena after Gotti III was disqualified for holding in the 6th round, he attempted to still throw punches at Mayweather, which led to several people jumping into the ring to protect the 50-0 boxer. More than a dozen people got involved, and while most of the scuffle featured pushing and shoving, several punches were thrown. Mayweather did not appear to be involved in any of the mayhem. He was seen retreating to his corner away from all the action. But that only lasted several minutes, nevertheless. Eventually, order was restored in the ring, but that didn't stop some from misbehaving throughout the arena regardless. As people were making their way back into the locker room, some were seen still going after each other, with more punches being thrown. Things didn't look much better in the bowels of the venue, as well as Love and Hip Hop star Joseline Hernandez beat up Big Lex in a wild fight. At some point, however, cooler heads finally prevailed, and sources say Mayweather actually took the time out to smooth things over with Gotti III. It was told TBE and 2 others from his camp met with the boxer and chatted things over, and there's now talks for 2 to potentially rematch down the line. As for all the other extracurricular activities, it's unclear if any arrests were made. They have reached out to the cops, but so far, there has not been no word back yet.
No, I think I saw Joseline was arrested Monday morning.
Oh.
Yeah. I think they blew down on her Monday morning. I saw both fights. Okay. First off, what the hell is going on with our brother Floyd Mayweather? These exhibition fights and stuff he do. Dude, he's fighting. He didn't even have no headgear on or nothing.
But they said he was toying with him though, so he really wasn't. I'm
just saying he's fighting though. Like, what are you doing? Are you unretired? Are you retired? What are you doing? You just want to get in there and just have some fun or whatever? I don't know. I don't know. Now, did they say the guy offered $1 million to fight him or something like that?
I'm thinking that maybe the guy.
I mean, it said something about $1 million there. I don't know.
Yeah, $1 million.
Okay, so that's what's confusing me about our brother Floyd Mayweather. Of course, he had a nice turnout and stuff. And what the hell is going on with your girl Joseline?
What you mean?
What's going on with whooping ass at the she's in a tussle with your girl Amber Rose.
Yeah, so she's
whooping ass at the
fight.
At the fight, like what's going on? What's she's just always into something. She must got a new show coming out. What do you think about the first one with Amber Rose? What they was talking about?
Okay, so they have a show that her, Ray J, Amber Rose, Joseline, a couple of our reality stars, they're on it. It's called College Hill.
Right.
So I know that they are on that show. I haven't started watching it yet, but I do got it recorded. So and they show in a clip though, as they're promoting the show, that Joseline was talking about you got a problem with being black. I didn't know until the incident that it was towards Amber Rose.
Right.
Okay. So Joseline that's what she's known for. I mean, that's what made
That's why she on the show in the first place.
Yeah,
to keep shit up.
To keep it up. And then she has a show on Zeus. Joseline's Cabaret, where she, keep up the mess, with the strippers and stuff like that. I mean, that's who she is. I mean, it's just sad to me that you famous for being a shit starter.
How's that sad? And then she got to go in the real world and do the shit to bear witness that she's real. Listen here, ain't none of
that real because Amber Rose put that whopping on you that a Whopper can't sell at Burger King. Okay, so you ain't that bad. She just, to me, she know who to run up on. To me, she know who she can give the business with. But us real ones, she can't get that off.
I keep forgetting you believe all of that stuff you see on reality TV.
I don't believe
that stuff is scripted. That stuff is scripted. They are literally most of that stuff they know what's going to happen when it happens.
But she acts like that for real. I mean, she's always in the tabloids.
That's why she's right. That's her claim to fame. It's almost like Michael Jackson getting the nose job. He can't take it off. It's almost like Tupac wearing that headband, that bandana, or put Thug Life on. That don't come off. That's who he is now. Okay, you got to live what you live. You got to walk that walk and talk that talk. If you say you about that life, you can't just be doing it on fake reality TV. I got to let these bitches know what I'm like for real. That's what she's saying. Listen.
Okay.
Listen, man. If you trying to promote you and your style, listen, we're in Akron, Ohio. This is the Usual Suspects podcast. And hey, give us a call at area code 330-937-2632. That number again is area code 330-937-2632. We will rock your stuff, your style, your fashion, and let people know what's going on with your business. Sweetheart, what are we talking about?
We're talking about Kelis spotted vacationing in Greece amid Bill Murray dating rumors.
Okay, now hold up. I know I don't usually stop this, but before you tear right into this, Bill Murray and Kelis. Ugh. Go ahead. That's crazy. Nas's baby mom. But
Nas's ex-wife.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Kelis was spotted vacationing in Greece amid rumors that she is dating actor Bill Murray. On Instagram, the singer posted a photo of her sultry beach moment. In the comments, a fan asked, "Ma'am, would you care to address these Bill Murray allegations? Cause damn, what he doing with all that?" Kelis replied, "LOL, no babe. I wouldn't be bothered at all." It was reported previously that Kelis, 43, and Murray, 72, are said to be Hollywood's newest odd couple, according to U.S. Sun. Murray has been spotted supporting Kelis at her live shows. Most recently, he watched her performance at the Mighty Hoopla Festival in South London last weekend. Insiders told the U.S. Sun that the duo had been getting close for a while. Speculations about Kelis and Murray began last week when a source told the U.S. Sun that the two have been getting close for a while. They've met up in the States before, which got people in the industry talking. And now they're meeting up in London while they're both here. They've clearly hit it off, AT Spieler said. They were both seen at the same hotel, and he's been to watch her perform several times before. And he went to the Mighty Hoopla, the source added. But they've also both shared relatively recent bereavements and have that in common bond between them, the friend continued. Whatever it is that has brought them together, and however unlikely it seems, they are both single and are having fun, despite the fairly big age gap. Kelis was famously married to rapper Nas for 11 years, and they share a 13-year-old son.
Man, the hustle don't stop. Okay, the hustle don't stop. Jesus Christ. First off, I would say to each his own, but I'm a Pan-African, okay? And I'm just gonna leave that right there. I'm a Pan-African, okay? But so I can't say to each his own. But then again, on the flip side, I can say to each his own or her own in a Pan-African kind of way. You feel what I'm saying? But on top of that, this man is 80 years old.
He's 72.
He's 80 years old. Okay? You are Nas's baby mama ex-wife. Okay? And I could say, hell, you running into him, you can see him at the concert, maybe he's just gawking over her because she's cute or whatever the hell, or you see him but damn, people are spotting him at the same hotels now. God, you laying up in the hotel. No, let me say this right. You hanging out in the hotel with Nas's baby's mama? Nas's ex-wife? This is Bill Murray. Bill freaking Ghostbuster Murray. Stripes. Okay? This is an old man. And like the dude said, what are you gonna do with all that?
Okay, so she told him she didn't mind them asking questions. Okay, so dude asked the questions. Obviously, she didn't respond because she didn't have time for the foolishness. Now, nobody has to buy what I'm saying, but we need to look at it in a different light. Well, I'm gonna look at it in a different light because see, I'm not in their business. I'm not in their conversations. I'm not in the bedroom with them. But they both have been through some tragedies that they probably can relate to. Okay, and this is Hollywood. Hollywood say a lot of stuff, and half of the stuff don't be true, or be a lot of stuff that be going on that they don't talk about. So my thing is, until one of them say they are dating or this is what it is, because then to me, I'm not gonna even look at it like that because I mean, I'm just not. I mean,
I feel what you're saying.
Because that's Kelis. You know, she was married to Nas. You know, he may be, hipping her to some. Hey, these are the people you need to connect with in Hollywood. You know, you over here in London. Let me show you people. The deal. We don't know.
Listen, you said something. I gotta cut you with it, baby. Okay, a date is a date. I hate when people say they're not dating. What you're saying is they're not in a relationship, a committed relationship, forsaking all others, where I like you and you like me, and we're not dealing with nobody else.
Okay.
But to say, damn it, I'm gonna see you in London, and then we're gonna go out to a hotel, or we're gonna go out to eat, or anything. Those are dates.
Okay.
Dates is something you set a time to do a thing and get that thing done. They are dating. They've been seen together dating. Now, whether or not they're in a committed relationship, that's what we need to get from them. But what we getting from what's your favorite P word? What we getting from the paparazzi?
Paparazzis.
You said it right. Okay. What we get from them is pictures of them dating. So I'm saying, yes, you can have a lot of stuff in common with some people, and some people have dated a lot of different people, and based on what they have, who they are, not necessarily what they look like. Listen, man, we get all our news from the Reporter newspaper, online.com, and we also get all of our news for that website that I put together for them. That's the Reporter newspaper online, and we also have the tangible form. Okay, this newspaper has been in business for over 50 years, y'all, and you can get this thing delivered to your house. If you're not the type, well, I guess you are the type because you online. But if you like the smell of fresh press, okay, you, my friend, need to give the call at the number right at the bottom of the screen. This is the Reporter newspaper. You got something to say about the Reporter newspaper?
Yes, they've been in business for over 50 years. And they are giving you information that is national news and it is local news right here. That information is ran by us, for us, and by us. So make sure that you like this video and visit the reporternewspaperonline.com. Get your tea, whatever information you want to get, because we read from the entertainment section, and let somebody else know to deal with a Black owned and ran newspaper.
I like that, man. Listen, what we got coming up next?
We got the BET Awards. The 2023 nominations announced, and Drake leads with 7 of them. The nominees for this year's BET Awards were announced on Thursday. Drake led the nominations with 7 nods, including Best Male Hip Hop Artist, Album of the Year, and Best Male R&B Pop Artist. Nominations were selected by the BET Voting Academy, comprised of an esteemed group of entertainment professionals and influencers in the fields of music, media, digital marketing, sports journalism, public relations, and creative arts. The BET Awards, the 2023 show will air. The BET Awards 2023 will air live on BET on Sunday, June the 25th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know this is your lane right here. All the different topics and all the different things that's going on.
All the different nominations?
Yes.
So basically, what we're not going to do is go over every single nomination because it's a whole bunch of them. You guys are familiar with all the type of categories that they are in these type of awards with the BET awards. But we're going to talk about a few that's highlighted that we found interesting and everything. So, so Shar is going to go down and just run off a couple of them. Let's talk. What's the first one highlighted?
Let's talk about the album of the year.
Okay.
You got Gorilla. Anyways, Life Great. You got Chris Brown. His Breezy album. You got DJ Khaled. God Did. Drake and 21 Savage. Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Oh, that's Kendrick Lamar. Beyonce with Renaissance and SZA with SOS.
You know what? That's interesting. But those are the top best albums that BET thought was the top best albums, huh?
Of the year.
Beyonce is in that category. Drake, is he in that category too?
Drake and 21 Savage. So
that's a compilation, if you will. So that should be interesting, man. You know that. I mean, you know, I'm thinking Beyonce might get that.
Chris Brown, that Breezy album is hard.
Yeah.
That Breezy album is me.
That's cool. I'm gonna write that down to make sure and see. You want to make a bet about that?
Well, I got my top three. My top three that I.
No, just one. Just one.
Chris Brown.
Okay. Let's go to the next category.
Okay. The best movie category, they have the Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, Creed 3, Emancipation, Nope, The Woman King, Till, Whitney Houston's I Want to Dance with Somebody. What do you think about those movies?
You know what? Those sound like conscious movies. Is there any foolishness in that movie? In that list of movies, we have Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, which is a comic book movie, but we know, you and I know, is dipped in black consciousness with our dope directing buddy, okay?
Right.
That's number one. Then you got The Woman King. Is that what you said?
Yes, The Woman King.
You already know what that's about. And that was conscious. Emancipation is Will Smith's slavery movie that you refused to download the damn Apple Plus app so I can see it. I want to see that movie, man. They said it was one of his best works, right? And then you know what Till is, right?
What, the Emmett Till movie? The Emmett Till movie.
And Whitney Houston is the last one in there?
You got Nope.
Nope.
Creed 3.
Creed 3, yeah.
Creed 3. Whitney Houston's I Want to Dance with Somebody.
So we got, you see how it dipped in consciousness? Like these movies are dipped in now, Whitney Houston, you know, that's based on a true story.
Yeah, loosely based on a true story.
And Creed 3, babe, listen, I got to keep it a buck. For some reason, I cannot kidnap you to go see this movie. I have to be just as serious about seeing this movie. You know, we can see it at home now.
I know.
Something else we can see at home. I forgot what it is. But we got to
Avatar.
Why are you telling somebody you like to look at tall blue men? Yeah. So we got to watch that. But who you think gonna win?
Well, you know, Will Smith ain't gonna get it. It might be.
Wouldn't that be something?
He's not gonna get it.
Even though it's some of his best work?
Even if it is, they can't, chance, him going up there smacking the person who presenting him the award. So he not gonna get it.
Who you think gonna get it? Who you think gonna get it? But who you know is gonna get it? Like this is who you want to win?
I think Till gonna get it.
Who you want to win?
My girl Viola Davis with The Woman King.
Okay, you know what? I see you and I raise you. Although I think Black Panther 2 was the better movie out of all of them, right? I think that's going to win, but I prefer Viola Davis and them to win. That's my second favorite movie of the year.
I think
that was dope. What's the actor's name I'm following now? What's her name? She's in that movie. You know my favorite movie.
Oh yeah. I can't think of her name right now, but she's if she's from London, I can't think of where she's from.
I think she's from South Africa. I don't know. But anyway, I'm showing a picture right now. since I followed her on the Facebook. No, on the Instagram. She's dope actor. I thought she stole the show.
She did.
All right. What we got next?
PornHub needs your help to keep from going bye-bye in certain states over age verification laws.
Did you say PornHub?
PornHub.
Do you know what that is?
Yeah, it's a freaky deaky site.
Let's go.
In the 2-minute video from PornHub, adult performer Sheree DeVale stares into the camera and intones soberly to viewers for the second time in a month that policymakers are coming for their porn. Click the button below to contact your representatives before it's too late, DeVille pleads. The call to action video, launching Wednesday in multiple states, comes from PornHub, which last month's withdrawal from YouTube over a new law that requires adult sites to verify their users' ages and holds them liable for serving their content to minors. Now, as similar legislation is set to take effect next month in Arkansas, Mississippi, and Virginia, PornHub is making a last-ditch effort to galvanize users there in opposition. It's unclear how much PornHub expects to achieve, as the laws have already been passed and signed. A company spokesperson told CNN, "It's certainly not our goal to shut down the site in the 3 states, as it did in Utah, but hinted at the possibility, saying that if necessary, we will share next steps in the coming weeks."
So, before I even get into what they're saying, I watched someone's footage. They covered this thing. I try to get all the knowledge and intel before I sit here, right? And it was a young man, looked like he's in his late 20s. And when he was reporting on this, he was acting as if he never heard of Pornhub and what they offer as a site, right? He was like, and what is this? Pornhub and whatever they offer. I think it's a porn site. I just asked you if you knew what it was. I know for a fact you ain't been on it, right? But you know what it is. Have you been on my phone? You been looking on?
No, I have not been looking on your phone. I mean, not to be funny. Everybody, I don't care. You go to church, the preachers, especially in the black churches, try to talk about you about being on PornHub. Right. If you play video games, you know about PornHub. I mean, these little kids know about PornHub where they can see the biddies and
is that why they is that why you think people trying to make Pornhub have people do an age restriction thing on it?
Right.
And what is the girl saying though? When we listened to her Sherry DeVille, what was she? Sherry
DeVille. She was trying to say basically by giving your information, having to verify who you were, it could be a possibility of your identity being stolen or used for other things. That's what I took. She was saying? That's what I took from what she was saying. I mean, but anything that you use your identity for online, could be. And to be perfectly honest, if that's the case, I mean, kids gonna do, what we did when we was younger. When I wasn't old enough to get into the bar, I got my cousin's ID to get into the bar. What make you think your kids?
You at home?
Yeah, what make you think your kids ain't gonna get your driver's license?
Do you need a driver's license? Or you just put those things in? I think you can just type in the answers.
I mean, yeah. No. So when you have to verify anything, like when I do taxes and I do the ID me. Mm-hmm. You have to put in your actual driver's license number. Do you say?
No, they want more intel.
Right.
They want more information.
So that's why she was saying,
See, I might not want you to know I'm watching porn like that.
I mean,
I'm talking about the business. I mean, the company themselves. I don't need you to know my address on my freak. You know what I mean? Freak style behavior. It's bad enough you can track what I'm seeing on my cell phone and my history or whatever the hell. But I don't want people to know I'm watching some wild stuff. You know what I mean? I mean, that's if I was watching PornHub. I don't know.
But you know what? I get what she's saying to a certain extent. I mean, we got to pay attention to what's going on around us, especially what they talking about the artificial intelligence, and then the era that we're in right now with technology. They are able to control more things once they get information. I mean, they can get way more intel for, to me, from something like that. They'll know what demographics, where you're at, where you live at.
Good point. Good point. Good point.
It could be a lot attached to that. So I get what she's saying, but on the same token, I mean, why is you even going on Pornhub?
Okay.
All you got to do is go to Instagram, Facebook. I mean, come on now. What was it? A week or so ago, you was in the dining room eating. I came out there and they was live, screwing live on Facebook. And I was like, what is you watching? You like, shit, they doing it.
I don't know what the hell you talking about.
Yes, you do.
What am I saying? I was watching porn on my phone?
Yeah,
I was watching Facebook.
Well, it was Facebook, but it was live. They was actually live having sex on Facebook, and Facebook was letting it go. So,
were you upset with that?
I mean, come on now. Y'all had the nerve to turn on live on Facebook to have a threesome and get it in. No, I wasn't, but I'm just saying. So
maybe that was actually a porn that they was playing, streaming through Facebook.
So they were streaming the porn. So shit, I thought it was live. I thought it was real.
Porns are kind of low budget now. All you gotta do is set your phone up and pop yourself, and you know what I mean.
Okay, but
I'm fans only or whatever the hell.
Yeah. I mean, but
they popping themselves.
Yeah, but
for money. They popping themselves for money.
So, I mean, they already doing it. So at the end of the day,
and they half naked or damn it, man, busting it wide open on the gram.
So
for the gram, and that's a good point. I'm glad you said that. So, I mean, if you take if you take PornHub away, all you doing is because you damn near seeing that. Like I say, at certain times you watching some wild stuff on these social media platforms. Big ups to the people that I'm about to say keep the industry going for these people because people gotta eat.
But it's been around for a very, very long time. I get what she's saying, but I think a lot of people really, really got to understand when they saying let's make America great again. They saying let's get let's get a hold on everything and let's start controlling some stuff and making sure that we know who was doing what, who was where, and so forth and so on. I think people got to really understand what that statement means.
Why do everything got to be so deep with you? That's why you my wife. But I also want to say, listen, you remember the record store I used to have? The record store that I used to, is the record store I used to have, okay? I'm gonna sound crazy when I say this, but I used to sell a lot of adult content in that record store, right? And before we closed the record store down, I mean, I had some master copies of these videos, because some people, they like, they don't want the cover and stuff, they just want the disc. Right. So somebody I know took the liberty to burn a couple for their homies. That was not paying really, not for really paying. You know what I'm saying? And get these things right there. But that guy who was owned that record store still have those masters. So you can do what the hell you want to do to Pornhub. That guy is still in the loop. What we got next, baby girl?
We got Jack Harlow faces cultural appropriations claims following headwear backlash.
Okay, let's go.
Jack Harlow has received some backlash after photos of him rocking a bonnet surfaced online, further contributing to the discourse surrounding the popular protective headgear. The first-class rapper paid a visit to the Louisville City Football Club on Sunday, June the 11th, where he snapped some photos with young fans. Thanks for the support at Jack Harlow, wrote the football club on Twitter, where it was revealed that Harlow was wearing a black silk bonnet. There were some fans who were very supportive of Jack Harlow's choice of wardrobe. I mean, it protects girls. He has curly hair, wrote one fan. While another added, we will ignore it. We love a man that can take care of himself. A third person couldn't understand all of the hoopla around his choice of headgear. What's so bad about wearing a bonnet? Wrote the fan. However, the majority of the fans were quick to call out Jack Harlow's choice of wearing a bonnet, which is a popular protective headgear for black women, and has recently been the subject of a much online discourse about wearing it in public.
You know the ongoing debate why the sisters wear head bonnets outside of the house, and what the hell is going on. Usually that bonnet is usually accompanied by not even the sexy leggings, the plaid, flannel, pajama pants, flip flops, and everything. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And so brothers don't like to see that, right? They think that's a lazy look. Like, how dare you come out of the house and go to Walmart looking like that? How dare you go pick up your kids like that? How dare you? You spend all this money for your hair, and yet nobody get to see it unless you think it's a special occasion, right?
That's
How
right.
dare I come over and you got that damn popcorn thing on, looking like the what's that? The Popeye Jiffy popcorn thing on top of your head, right? But here's the funny part. Jack Harlow wears it, and seems like some people in the community is bigging him up because he's taking care of himself. What the sister said, let a black woman do that. And these were sisters giving him props. Okay? But what the sister said was, if that was a black woman, y'all, she'll be catching hell.
Which is true, because Monique talked, a lot about it. But this is I've been wanting to say this a long time. So glad this article came up. First of all, I don't do it, but my black is beautiful king. Be happy that these girls who are not nappy, covering up these blonde wigs and these goddamn things all the way down to their butt.
To the ground one time.
Yeah, be happy that they are.
Good
because
point.
I am ashamed of most of them paying them hundreds of dollars for some yucky and girl, this human hair. No, it ain't. I'm here to tell you, as a licensed cosmetologist, they only have to have so much percentage of real hair for them to classify it as human hair. A lot of time you be wearing horse stuff, all kind of stuff. So at the end of the day, I'm happy that they be wearing it. Now, what I don't like is Jack Harlow, who is not of my culture or my community, always being a usual suspect about something that is related to my community. That's what I don't like. So take the bonnet off, because you ain't a brother.
I don't even know brothers wear that. You ain't a sister.
Oh, yes, I seen one at the gas station. And I seen him, and I was like, why he? And then what went to my head?
What?
He must got dreads.
That's what I thought.
I mean,
who the hell? Now, would you think it's acceptable for me to wear a bonnet at home?
In the house?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have a problem with it. You know why?
Why?
Because, listen, when I be... You notice, when I go to sweating or this, what I do, I go get my bonnet. Or because, sometimes the dreads be all on my neck, and I don't want them on my neck while I'm sleeping.
Right.
So if you did that, we in the house. That's
you'll be okay with your man walking around with a bonnet cleaning up?
I said, yeah.
Jeez.
We in the house.
You ain't got to worry about me wearing your bonnet.
Oh, like you ain't gonna wear my bonnet.
I'm just saying, who else? It ain't gonna be. Ain't one there for me to wear. I don't think that's male wear. I don't think that's male wear.
No, they do.
You out of order, black man. I say you out of order, black man. If you in the crib wearing a goddamn bonnet, and if you outside, how dare you show my queen your inwear? Okay, you wearing a bonnet like a a woman and you want to dictate and be all manosphering with your bonnet on. Get the hell out of here. What are we talking about next?
We're going to talk about Conor McGregor's punches send Miami Heat mascot to emergency room. MMA star Conor McGregor sent the person who plays the Miami Heat's mascot, Bernie, to the emergency room Friday after decking him during a partnership announcement between McGregor and the Heat. A person familiar with the situation told USA Today Sports. The person requested to stay anonymous because they were not authorized to speak publicly about the incident. The mascot's performer saw a doctor, received pain medication, and was sent home. At half court during a timeout with 7 minutes and 35 seconds left in the third quarter of Game 4 between the Heat and Denver Nuggets in the NBA Finals, the Heat revealed their partnership with McGregor and his pain relief spray called, I think it's Tidal, but it's spelled Tidl, Sport. It was not well received as some fans booed McGregor. In a part of the announcement that was staged, Bernie had on giant boxing gloves. McGregor clocked the mascot with 2 left-hand punches. It was supposed to play out that way in a good-natured way, not with the force of McGregor's punches. The first punch hit Bernie on the side of the head, and McGregor hit him again after he fell to the court. Oh, mercy, Bernie, you're going to need some Tidal yourself, baby, the announcer said. Then McGregor sprayed Bernie with the pain relief product. McGregor set courtside for the victory over that Game 4, putting the Nuggets up 3-1 in the series.
Man, listen. So when you see the footage, you think that this is just something that's happening, but you know it's a stick.
It's a stage.
Everybody is involved in this. Now, Conor McGregor apparently hit the dude too hard. That wasn't a fake fallout. He hit the dude hard that the dude, of course, he sold a little bit of it, but that blow was so hard, it hit him down. And then I guess Conor McGregor, from his UFC techniques, hit him with some ground and pound. The dude's on the ground. So let's say if he didn't hit him real hard the first time, but the big mascot, first of all, I didn't even know Miami had a mascot named Bernie, okay? But let's just say he didn't hit him all that hard anyway, but Bernie sold it and he hit the ground. What the hell are you doing, Conor? Why are you beating on him? He's down. The stick has been played. Okay, then you get the spray and spray it on him. I thought that was genius. See how it worked. But the donkey, the Heat donkey, I don't know what the hell the mascot is. Okay, he didn't get up as quick as he wanted to. He was dazed and confused. Like, you really did that? I thought it was illegal for them to hit people like that. When you got licensed hands,
it's supposed to be. If you have registered hands, you're not supposed to be hitting nobody unless it's in a fight. Period. But now this is me making it up. Bernie was talking that mess.
So I got one for you. When we do the stick, I got go ahead.
Right. He was because he thinking, oh boy wasn't gonna, hit him for real because it's supposed to be staged. And you probably say, that chick you with. She sucked my dick.
He said something.
He said, I believe he said something. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because you got hit again.
You got hit while you was down. The stick was over, bro.
Yeah.
Spray the man. Spray the donkey, whatever the hell that thing is.
And then he probably sprayed him and said, now get your weight up. I mean, listen, we wasn't there, but you can watch the video. But I'm just saying, I believe for it to go down like that that mascot said something. Now, y'all know we be watching all the movies and the mascots be talking mess. And I believe the only reason why.
Good point. Unless he just don't know how to sell it. Them UFC people are different people.
Nah, they do commercials and stuff, and he know they go. Or maybe you know what? Oh, I got it. Maybe because he was all up in this mascot thing or whatever. Maybe he didn't think it was gonna hurt him because he got all this protective gear. Either dude said something he ain't supposed to say, or Conor McGregor.
Misjudged it. He was
Nah,
overdoing
he
it.
ain't misjudged.
Anyway, he was down. He was overdoing it.
No, I'm sorry. He did that on purpose.
But listen, man.
Now that's just my humble opinion, but he did that on purpose.
We want you guys to hit the like button, hit the share button, man. Tell somebody we do this thing every Tuesday, right? We appreciate you guys sharing our videos, liking our videos, and watching our videos. But more importantly, we want you guys to let knowledge be born that this is some conscious content, okay? We are conscious people. Some say we woke. But I understand woke now got another connotation to it, but we always been woke.
We currently conscious over here.
You better say it and don't delay it. Take us out of here, baby girl.
Well, if you guys haven't checked out the Dominant Gene Carrier, go look for them on Facebook or any other social media platforms. Let them know that you heard about them from the Usual Suspects podcast. I am your girl, Char Johnson, with the God, Brother Hiram, my king.